Hello, it is Sunday afternoon, November the 13th, maybe 14th, and this is just an update. We have a cold coming, cold freeze. Low 29 is tonight, so it's time to bring in the plants that will freeze. But I need to look at the weather again, but I think it's only tonight. We might have another low tomorrow night, but then it's going to warm back up again to reasonable. So I have just really taken my plants and brought them inside the garage for now. It's easy. We can't get into the garage because of another project we did. I've actually pulled the gator in here too. I loaded up a bunch in the back of the gator and just left them in here, so it'll be easy to take them back out. Hopefully the next day or two. They'll only be in here like overnight or so. I'm not in a hurry to bring things inside, not yet. House is kind of chaotic. So let's walk around and see what else is happening with our day, because it's been a productive weekend. Okay, let's walk around outside, coming out of the garage. And what happened this week? So we had our driveway, part of the driveway poured here, and we added. So you can see this line right here. So from there on out, we have a parking pad. So we can get 2 cars parked in there and possibly 1 car maybe behind and still be able to use the drive. Just to have parties, things like that. Here comes Moody up. He's been playing on the tractor doing some more dirt leveling. I'm recording again, kind of an update on our progress. All right, so he's done some work out here. Leveled off more. We cleaned up a tree. I mentioned to him that we've already lost 1 tree, or almost lost a tree, because we had dirt around the roots. So he scraped off a whole bunch of the dirt. Looks like we can just scrape off some more by hand. He used the tractor just to kind of level off more. We have that pile of dirt because we need to come in here behind Ava's playhouse in my garden shed combo. We're going to call it the she shed. And you see we have lots of water standing out here. I'll kind of zoom in. Yep, lots of mud, uneven ground. So he's going to add a bunch of dirt in there to kind of level that up some. And then this whole garden shed, let me step back. This whole she shed needs to go back. So it needs to really just to kind of back up, not quite to the edge, but almost right in here and cover that spot. And then that'll open up a lot more area here for us to be able to see through and not have the shed bothering us. Speaking of the shed, we did a little makeshift stepping stones because we're so much dirt, trying to limit how much comes in. We just had to find what we had around. And here's what happened inside. So this will be my side. Has a nice little loft up there. And look at what's happening for Ava's. Now we want to paint it, but the paint hasn't happened yet. And we really wanted the house clean more than we wanted the paint. So she has, let's see what else she's done. She's got her Barbie doll set up in here. Oh, she's got everything set up with the LOL. So it's not a Barbie doll house, it's an LOL house. She has her kitchen. And we brought this little shelf out for her to put things on too. Look at that. How fun. How fun. This is gonna be, and we'll paint it. We will put a rug down, big rug. I don't know, we just have to doll it up now. Turn it into a nice she shed. Little loft up there, can store a few things. And I think I'm gonna hang a divider down the middle between my stuff and hers, because my side will be garden stuff. Little potting shed. Okay, that's that. Now then, I want to just walk around and look to see on my plants. I haven't looked lately, and I should, every day. I noticed some of these look kind of dry. We had some good rain, but they still look dry. You know, a lot of these Sunshine Ligustrum we bought on clearance. Don't they look beautiful? Sweet Tea Olive, not on clearance. Ah, looks like something might... Is this new growth or did something eat it? Doesn't look wonderful, does it? Maybe, I hate to put fertilizer to it. I think I'll have to call Teresa Johnson, where I bought it, and ask for her suggestions. The Distillium, I love these. Just love them. Let's see how this one looks. This Tea Olive, that looks pretty good. I guess nothing's in its prime right now. Excuse me for sniffling. It's in the 50s out here. But I'm actually getting hot with my jacket on. So right here in this hole was my, I'm thinking the name of the minute. Hibiscus, there we go. I just stuck the hibiscus in the pot, straight down, knowing it would not make it through the winter. And I'm gonna try to winter it over and see if it'll make it. Not too worried about those two little guys. You know, you can hardly kill them, but if they die, they die. That's why I never did plant them, right? A clearance plant. Another Distillium. A few other in here. I did notice my Paul's Gold back here looked really bad. I don't think it's getting enough water. We're counting on natural rain, but boy, look underneath. It's got a lot of dead. So it's very dry. I need to stick some water to it. Everything else seems to be looking good. Nice just to get a chance to see it before the freeze. I know, my porch just looks so ugly. Just so unkept and untidy. It has potential though, guys. Just a little patience. I'm gonna get there. This guy, I need to get Moody to bring this one in because I can't bring it in myself in that huge pot. One day I'm gonna plant it in a much lighter weight pot and only put, I don't know, things that can withstand freezes. But does that pot withstand a freeze? I don't know. All right, I do love those lemon cypress. They smell good and they're so cute. I will do stuff with those inside. All right, Loropetalums. Looking, this one got stepped on or something. It's broken right here. And look, this one's dying too. The ground feels moist. I don't know, that one just will not make it. Looks like we've got some dead here too. What is this? Got on that one. You see, I've got my tubing for my drip, but I have not run it yet. It's just been busy. Daylilies look good for the moment. Plants I can't remember the name of look good. I've got some other trees and onions to go in the ground. Look at that, though. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at the leaves right here. That purple new leaves. These are beautiful. No, she's inside watching TV. Look at that. They're gorgeous. Moody, these plants out here are just beautiful. I love these. Shine in the sun. They look so good. And that's a maple. No, it's not going to get planted there. Way too close to the house. But it just sort of landed there and I haven't moved it since. Guess I need to move it around with the others so it gets a good water. Make sure. It may grow, it may not. Also, Nandina stuck in there as well. Okay, and here's more of these viburnums. They're beautiful. I did remember the name. It just took me a minute. Eventually, I will know the names of all my plants, right? And this one, I do not remember the name at all. But it looks really good. It's got to go in the ground, and we're going to plant it about there. I think it will be really nice right there. A little bit closer to the house, though. But it does get to be pretty big, so we don't want it to be too close. I think that's where it's going to go. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. Okay, our little azaleas looking good. Little encores. I got to get tags off of them. Look at the white one. That one's already blooming. It's so pretty. I know, white azaleas. Everybody has them. That's just a dead branch. Something stepped on this and broke half of it. But you know, they're resilient. They'll come back. Look here, the Banana Appeal. Love, love this. Look at how they just shine in the sun. just add that pop of color. Again, that's another one of the trees like I just showed you over there at the corner, not planted. That's looking pretty good. It kind of got very windblown from the move. It rode in the back of the truck and just got beat. But it's doing okay. Carrots in the back. They're not planted, they're in the pots, but they are loving life. I think it'd be pretty just to plant a bunch of carrots over there. Fill that in. That space does not get light, but maybe an hour or two in the morning. Got some heucheras. We've got gardenias. And I forget the moment what that's called. Little hostas I planted. Those two don't look so great. I mean, they're okay considering the weather. And I do have a camellia back there. It looks good. Looking nice. Little pretty purple heuchera right there. Look at that. I love those leaves. They're so pretty. Front porch. Oh, I've got to bring those pine trees in, I guess. I don't know if they'd make it or not. I've got that one there. And then one over there. Okay, you want to hear something funny? This, I dug out this boxwood of another pot and planted here. And we put some cute little pansies around, which badly need water. Look how sad they are. I'm being a bad plant mommy lately. This time change is throwing me off, though. I don't come home and go out in the dark and water plants, but I have to, don't I? So this will take a beating tonight, but it'll be fine. But anyway, I dug out these boxwoods of other pots and put into these two. Well, in this pot, on this side, was a hosta. And y'all, the hosta, I haven't even planted yet. I guess I should do that today. I definitely need to take it in. But look, the base of it is literally the shape of the pot. It's so root bound, but it's only that little bit. But look, it's still happy. I just put it in a trash bag, poured some water in it to keep everything protected and moist, and it's been there about a week and it's still doing good. But this tree needs to go inside. I don't want to lose it. It's very old. I've already cut trunks off because it got to be too big. See in here, we had more. I had to cut them off. But I love that tree. Some more baby camellias. I gotta get those in the ground. I want them to get a little bit bigger though. But they are happy. Look at that. Oops, sorry, I guess I should aim the camera at it. Look how happy they are. They're doing beautiful. They love this cool weather. Okay, back downstairs. Back down. Yes, the trailer's still there. It will go away. Got some more banana peel there in pots. Haven't put them out yet. Love them. All right, on this side, look at my two hostas, guys. There's one, two, actually three. And I bought these on clearance. They were $1 a piece, and they love it here. I mean, look at this one. It's so big. Look at the leaves, how big they are. That's my hand. I love these. I don't know what kind they are. I should, but I don't. But they are very happy right there. I guess probably next year I'll find out that I need to move them. They may be too big to plant right there. These little Mojo pittosporums, love these. I've got 3 of them and I need 3 more, but I haven't been able to find them. I'm gonna put them on the other side to match, kind of mirror what this one is. More heucheras, kind of mirror the same thing on both sides. But in this hole, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. That is a water pump. And it gives us water pressure, which is awesome because all of our water is downhill, has to be piped uphill. So we lost a lot of water pressure. This water pump gives us pressure. We grabbed those pallets thinking we could just build like a little frame around it and cover that, make a little house, but I think that's too much. So we've just got it covered. I think this spring I'm gonna plant me some big grasses right here at the front and just try to hide it. I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Topsoil, things we haven't put out yet. more azaleas. Look at the new growth on that one. Isn't that pretty? I love seeing new growth. The whites in bloom. And then look at this pink. So pretty. Oh, and I'm going to swing the camera around here to look at this. Look at this, and I don't remember the name, but oh my goodness, it's so happy. It's so pretty and so happy and just blooming. You see we have a couple more Encore Royalties. And then I have got Sugartina Crystallina that needs to get planted. Haven't decided where yet, but it seems to be, it could look better. Another azalea planted here. And then here is the Pearl Lamb Beautyberry. I've never had one of these, or that Sugartina. But look at these leaves. Aren't they pretty? So, just very autumny. That purple colors, I love that. Especially shining in the sun like that. Look at that little freely planted Nandina with its pretty berries right now. No idea what variety that is, but we'll probably leave it, let it do its thing right there. It's happy. I know, all the trash, all the stuff we have to clean up here. But then you could also say all the potential we have, right? Okay. And let's see what we have here. This is like the banana up here, but it actually gets larger. This is a Sunshine. Again, I don't remember the name, but it looks pretty good. Whenever it was planted, you know how plants in nurseries kind of grow to one side sometimes if they're not given enough room? Well, that one was clearly facing the other direction, like to the house, whenever Moody planted it, and he just left it, and I'm like, it's okay. It'll eventually turn around. And I can see the very tops are starting to actually turn upwards, and it will spread around. And look at this. This is a Chi-Chi something, don't know what. I'm not a camellia expert, have never been. But look, it's just loaded. I cannot wait to see that in its bloom. It's so little. We got another really pretty strong box. It's a dwarf inkberry holly plant on sale, of course. Really like this. I like its structure, and I haven't figured out where it's going to go yet. It might go right there in the corner where I have it. That might be really pretty. Let's bring it out some. Just kind of round this off. You see our grass is not edged and rounded at all yet. We'll get there. And look, these guys have stayed alive. These dahlias have stayed alive. I can't believe it. And they're about done, which is fine. That one just split right there. Look at that, just split. I need to probably go ahead and cut them back and get them in the garage because they definitely will freeze and die back. I don't want the bulbs to freeze. I'm going to try to plant them again next year. Never done it before. Okay, let's cross over. Almost done with our little tour. This is for me, though, right? Okay, these are daisies. And guys, we cut them back, and look how they just coming back again. I love it. Sunshine Ligustrum, happy, living life. Got our one and only Arbor Vitae right there. And I know we're going to have to move it out eventually, but it's going to be happy there for a couple of years before we have to dig it up. More daisy, Sunshine Ligustrum, and daisy, Sunshine Ligustrum, and it just keeps repeating. That was easy, quick. Give us some instant green in here. But they're looking good. And then we're right back where we started from. Eventually I want to plant a tree. I think it might actually cut us off too much. So probably not. I don't know what kind of a tree will go here. We got to decide. Oh, let's walk out here. Ta-da! Propane tank. Isn't it beautiful? One of the benefits of living in the country. So we are working at hiding it. And these Sunshine Ligustrums hopefully will do the trick. We can plant more in front, but we did get hold of some. And I'm standing in my shadow here. We got hold of some and that were on sale clearance, and they've done okay. We haven't kept them watered very well, so they've suffered a little bit. They're removed from our typical water source. So anyway, it's getting there. It's looking good. Hey, Moody Burns.